Don, talk about opening this year at home. I mean, for the home crowd, it hasn't been done since 2006. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited as well as the team. Like you said, since I've been here, it hasn't happened. I'm expecting the place to be jumping Thursday night. We got a good program coming in Dayton's, good tradition. I couldn't be more excited. My fifth year, entering my last year to open up at home.
Maybe can you contrast playing like a Michigan State or something first as opposed to a Dayton? What's maybe the pros and cons?
The pros, we're going one game at a time this year, obviously, but looking at Dayton as opposed to Michigan State, we get a couple games in before we travel to play a Big Ten school, whereas, the past few years we had to open up with them. So we do get some film on them, but they also get some film on us. But, watching film on Dayton, they're well coached and they know what they're doing. So we got to go one game at a time here.
Well, you're talking about Dayton. Give us an idea of what you guys expect to see from their offense and how you plan to handle what they do.
They run the spread on offense. Don't really use much of a fullback. They'll bring in a tight end here and there, but they do like passing the ball when they get in certain formations. So, we're expecting to come out, try and pass the ball over our head, make some big plays. But, we've been preparing well on defense as well as offense and special teams. So, we're going to just, expect them to come out, maybe some trick plays or whatever, try and get out on top. And, we just got to stick to what we do on defense.
Coach has talked about how this program's never beaten Dayton. How important is that for you guys to earn that first win?
That's very important. I mean, we're 0-9 against Dayton. That's something we're going to go on the field in the back of our head, as we run on the field. We're 0-9 against this team. That's good motivation for us today in practice, our last practice here, and, go out there and give it our best.
Does it help you focus since maybe some would consider it's a lesser opponent than the other people?
Yeah, people may think that, but as a team, these fifth-year guys got to make sure everybody's on the same page. We're 0-9, and we got to come out with a statement and, get this W, get off on the right page.
What's it like being a captain? Do you see things differently now?
Yeah, especially being a captain and it being my fifth year, I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot here individually and as a team. And, our main objectives as leaders on this team, the 5 captains, is kind of wrap our arms around these other guys and make sure that we're on the same page as we head towards our goals.
How about playing on Thursday? I don't know if you have a lot of classes Friday morning or Thursday, but talk about that.
Playing on Thursday is going to be different. The week has been cut short this week, but we've also had some extra days at the end of camp to prepare for this team. So, it shouldn't be a big distraction because, we get that Thursday off of classes, so we're going to have time to focus and prepare for what we got to do Thursday night.
The defense obviously got a lot better as the year went on last year, almost cracked the top 10 nationally. Where have you seen additional improvement in the preseason?
Just definitely, I'm sure you've heard Coach Tracy say it, but we're playing more fast and more physical. I think that comes from everyone knowing Coach Tracy's system, how he coaches, and, everyone knowing what gap you have. When you know what you got to do, you can play faster, you can play downhill, you can play more physical, and as a defense, that's our main objective, play fast and physical.
Don, we have to deal with nervous energy on Thursday going through, your normal weekday schedule, but you've got a game instead of just a practice.
Yeah, as a college football player, you're going to have those nerves. You're always going to have the butterflies, but, I like that feeling. You look up there, you get that adrenaline rush when you run on the field and you see 20,000 people in the stands. The adrenaline just kind of takes over when you run on the field. You're going to be nervous that first play, but after that first play, obviously, you've been doing this your whole life. Everyone on that field has been doing it for, however many years. So that kind of just takes over the nervous.
I know it's game 1, Don, but do you think this is your final season opener and that sort of thing? Do you think about that?
Yeah, it's a bittersweet feeling. Playing here for 5 years, it went like that. I can't believe this is my last season opener, but I'm definitely going to make the most of it. We've been working hard on all 3 phases, special teams, offense, and defense. We've been taking the coaching very well, and I couldn't be more excited to open up Thursday night.
How important is it to set the tone with this first win, kind of like you did last year?
Yeah, it's very important. We got to get off, like I said, on the right note and send a message to our conference and all of our other opponents this year. We're not going to slip up like we did last year. We've been working way too hard for that. We have our goals in place, and like I said, the leaders just got to make sure everybody else on the team is on the same page with that.